Hello, me homies. Welcome back to the Combat Sports Report podcast. It's Alan, your co-host, with your other co-host Simkai, and we're here to break down the Dana White's Contender Series news schedule. We're here to break down Imavov versus Caio Baralho in Paris, UFC Paris,
Yes,
this
sir. And then
upcoming
co-main
weekend.
event, Benoit Saint Denis versus Mauricio Ruffi.
Yeah, needless to say, there's a lot of fun fights, and we're here to break them down for you, give you some cool UFC news. So, Simkai, without further
Yeah,
ado, let's jump right into it.
let's get started for our 37th episode here on the Combat
37.
Sports Report. Before we
Yeah.
get started, follow us on Instagram at Combat Sports Report with a Z at the end of sports instead of S, and subscribe to us on YouTube. Uh, we're definitely trying to build up that follower count. So shout out
Yeah,
to
and we want to make fun content for you guys to enjoy. We have fun making the content. So if you enjoy
exactly.
watching it, that gives us an excuse to keep doing it. So let
Yes,
us know what you
sir.
want to see, and hopefully we can make it happen. So got some stuff in the works, some more interviews for you guys.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, exciting times. So, Simkai, you want to jump right into Contender Series?
Yeah, but let's first go over our breaking news because it's pretty breaking. I kind of don't
Good
want to
move.
wait. So,
Me too.
Alan, so dun, 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 MSG UFC 3.
I told you so. I just want to start off by saying, as soon as they said Dana White has a massive announcement, it's the end of August. MSG is always in November. It doesn't take a genius, but the announcements were insane. You want to do the honors? You want to tell
I
us what
will
our
do the
main
honors, my
event
friend.
is?
We will do UFC 323, Madison Square Garden. We got actually UFC, it's UFC 322. My bad.
Hmm.
So UFC 322, Jack Della Maddalena, the new welterweight champion who beat Bilal Muhammad for the title, is defending his belt against former lightweight king and Khabib protege Islam Makhachev, who is moving up to welterweight to challenge for the title.
Oh
Holy,
yeah.
that's good, but that's not all. That is not all.
What else do we got on the roster,
We have
Simkai? Let
someone
us
else
know.
moving up. We have
Who do
someone
we
else
got?
moving up. We have the Bullet, Valentina Shevchenko, defending her women's flyweight belt against former strawweight champion Zhang Wei Li, who is moving up to
Yikes.
flyweight and is challenging Valentina in a super fight. A
That's gonna be that should be main event, low key. If it was
co-main
anyone
event.
other than if it was anyone other than Islam, I would say that should be a main event.
But,
Holy fuck.
but sir, that's not all.
What else do we got?
Featured fight. Former welterweight king Leon Rocky Edwards is defending his ranking.
Ranking.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Defending his ranking against Carlos the Nightmare Prates. Whoo boy.
Dude, I just want to take a second. We should appreciate the rise of Carlos Prates because bro came in, four fights, four knockouts. Then he basically did a number one contender fight against Ian Gary, just barely lost. And then in his return fight, knocks out Jeff Neal. I mean, the guy is an absolute monster,
Oh,
bro.
monster completely.
Such a fast ascent. Like so fast he got to the top. He's fighting his first former champion now in Leon Edwards. He hasn't beaten a former champion before, but now he has the chance to like solidify himself in the top five, you know?
Yeah. And Alan,
Mm.
yeah, that's MSG. Those are the fights released for Madison Square Garden, UFC 322. But that is not all the news we've got yet. As I've said before, the Zhang Weili is moving up the challenge for the women's flyweight belt. Because of this, she is vacating the strawweight belt. And at UFC 321, which is Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane for the heavyweight belt, we
Hmm.
got another title fight. We got the rematch. Virna Jandiroba, and I'm going to be honest, me and Alan called it on the pod. We said she would be next. So Virna
Absolutely.
Jandiroba is fighting the popular and talented Mackenzie Dern for the title rematch, 5 rounds.
Didn't Jandiroba win the first time?
Yeah,
That's an interesting fight. Very
yeah.
interesting fight. Two of the best grapplers in what is a female strawweight.
Hmm.
Two of the best grapplers there. Low key, everybody's always super hype and everybody's super on the bandwagon about Mackenzie Dern. She's an IBJJF world champion. Her father is what's his name? Megatron Diaz. Monstrous legacy in the sport of jiu-jitsu, but Virna Jandiroba is no slouch on the
Oh
ground.
no, yeah.
I don't know who wins. I really don't. I low key am going towards Virna Jandiroba.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
She won the first time,
Won the first time, and she's
and
gonna.
she's only getting better.
Yeah, but Alan,
Mm.
uh, Abu Dhabi is stacked because that's not the only thing that's coming. We got another fight announcement, and it's kind of a big one. Umar Nurmagomedov is returning to the octagon, and he is facing the surging Mario Bautista in a bantamweight fight that could have huge implications. With
They
that,
really, they
though,
really don't like Batista. They really
yeah,
don't
with
like
that
him.
said, though, Umar is probably gonna like destroy him. But yeah,
You never know. You never know. That's what everyone was saying about Patchy Mix.
yeah, you don't ever know.
You never know.
You never know for sure. And then, okay, so that's our UFC breaking news. So lots of interesting pay-per-views and fights on the way, uh, which we're gonna definitely delve into when the time comes for each of them.
Absolutely.
Now, getting back to where it all begins, we have tonight at, I believe, 8 p.m.
Yes, sir.
Oh, right. Yeah, so you better put your TVs on. But so Dana White Contender Series Week 4 is on the line for tonight, and we got some interesting matchups. I'm not gonna lie. So I guess we'll start from the bottom. We got two undefeated featherweight prospects going at it. We got Tommy McMillan, 8-0, and he is 27 years old. He's fighting a undefeated Russian, David Magoyan, who's
Hmm.
7-0. So a battle of undefeated. He's 21 years old. Uh, Tommy McMillan has a 100% finish rate, 3 knockouts, 5 subs. David Magoyan has a 90% finish rate, 5 knockouts, 1 sub. So it's definitely going to be an interesting battle to start off the card between two prospects. I have Tommy McMillan. I think he's going to win. I think he's going to keep that 100% finish rate, and he's going to move to 9-0.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm looking at my AI note taker right here. My AI note taker is bugging out. It's saying that the fight's already happened. It's giving me fake results for the fight.
Yeah, that's kind of
Um,
uh
hold on. Watch this. Look, let's see what the AI thinks the results are gonna be. Let's see this. Wow, it just switched the fighters. First it was saying the right fighters, but that the fights were over. Now it's saying that I don't even know what yeah, this thing is bugging out. Never mind. Don't pay attention to that.
yeah. No,
Let's
but
get back to
Alan will share it when it comes to when it starts working. But
yeah.
Alan, we actually also got another guy on this card. He's been on Dana White before. He actually lost to Lon Kavanaugh.
Hmm.
An Huan To Antoine Ho from Vietnam. 6-1. He fought on his only loss is to Lon. He has 3 knockouts, 1 sub. He got knocked out in the last fight by Lon. And he is
Hmm.
facing an Eduardo Chapolin, who's 14-2, 7 knockouts, 4 submissions, so 11 finishes. I feel like in this one, I'm going with Antoine Ho. He's been on the contender before. He's 24 years old. I think he's gonna show up and show out.
Nice.
Yeah. So that's gonna be an interesting one in flyweight. Then next, I'm very excited about this one, Alan.
Who is it?
A Cage Warriors champion making his contender debut. Very interesting indeed, because Alan, you know this name, but Samuel Silva, well, you don't know that name, but Samuel Silva is 13-4-1, and he beat George Hardwick
No way.
for the championship, the Cage Warriors lightweight title. He beat him
Recently.
by
Of
upset.
last year, right? Or earlier this
No, a
year?
couple months ago. He
Yeah,
beat
yeah, yeah.
he beat him in an upset. And this guy is now making his contender debut.
Well,
So- And I've seen him fight, very versatile, very dangerous. He has 11 finishes, 5 subs, 6 knockouts, so he's an all-around monster. Uh, and he's 28 years old. He is fighting from Canada, Mendel Nalo, 13-3, who has 7 knockouts and 6 subs. So he has a 100% finish rate. He's never gone to the judges. And in his 3 losses, he's been finished. So this guy doesn't go to the judges. So
he's allergic to decisions.
yeah, so Samuel Silva, I think it's going to be a hard battle, but I got him winning by decision. I think he's going to actually take this guy to decision because he's a monster. I don't know if you saw, but George Hardwick was throwing haymakers at this guy, and this guy was not going down. So
George Hardwick is very good. Harry Hardwick, for more UFC news, is making his debut on short notice this Saturday. So it's very interesting.
yeah,
Harry Hardwick is very good. George Hardwick is also very good. And this guy, Samuel Silva, beat George Hardwick. So very promising prospect.
yeah, very promising prospect indeed, Alan.
Hmm.
So we're definitely got to look out for that one, lightweight. Then next, we got a middleweight bout between a undefeated 6-0 Theo Haig. He has 6 submissions, so all of his finishes are by sub in the first and second rounds. So he has an 100% finish rate, undefeated. He is 29 years old, but he has a very interesting opponent. The brother of Mikhail Olechechuk, Cesare
Mm.
Olechechuk, who also
What's
fights
his name?
Cesare.
Cesare?
Yeah.
Okay, damn.
Olechechuk, he's 15-3. He's 25 years old. He also fights at middleweight. Uh, he has a bunch of first round knockouts. He has eight
Beast.
knockouts and 2 subs, so he's 10 finishes and 15 wins.
Well, that's a sick record.
It- yeah. And yeah, so he has a lot of knockouts. If he's anything like his brother, it's gonna
He'll
be
get a contract.
gonna get that contract, I think. That's why I have him in this fight. I think Theo Haig, he's 6-0. He doesn't have the most more experience than Olechechuk. Olechechuk has
Yeah.
a brother who fights with fighting nerds and who's literally fought battles in the UFC.
Exactly. And if Volkanovski is also training with the fighting nerds like his brother, that's
Yeah.
serious, bro.
Yeah, that is serious. So Cesare Olechechuk, he's fighting in the co-main event for Dana White Contender Series tonight.
Nice.
Only keep an eye out for him. Then
Very interesting.
we got a main event at welterweight. We got 2 contenders, 28 and Jack Congdon. He's 7-1, 4 knockouts, 3 subs, 100% finish rate. His only loss was by a sub, and he is 28 years old. He's fighting a Jean-Paul. Let me try to pronounce this. Lebosanoyani. Probably butchered that, but yeah. So this guy is 8-2, 5 subs, 2 knockouts, but he also has his 2 losses are also by knockout.
Mhm.
So 7 finishes and 8 wins. Um, I won't lie, I got Jack Congdon in this one. He is an 100% finish rate. Um, I think he's gonna win. That's my pick for that. So,
Fair enough.
so that's a wrap for the Dana White Contender Series.
Nice.
So we'll
Very, very in-depth analysis.
yeah, I
Nice.
very in-depth analysis. So tune in for that tonight. But Alan, let's get to the big stuff.
Absolutely. Let's jump right in. Who, who is our main event for UFC Paris?
UFC Param. Uh, we got Caio Borralho. Caio Borralho.
The leader of the fighting nerds.
Caio, we got Lee. Is he the lead? I don't know who the leader is to be.
He's
Oh,
the biggest one. He's the middleweight.
yeah, and he's the top ranked one. So
And
yeah,
he got there first.
yeah, that's true.
He's
So
the leader.
and possibly, well, I'll say it after this. But okay, Caio Borralho, I believe his record, what is it, like 16-1 or something? Let me look. I kind of forgot. Low
Hmm.
key. Uh 17-1. Okay, so I was kind of close. So Caio, 17-1, fighting out of Fighting Nerds, probably the leader of it at this point. And Alan, he's fighting against Nazdarin Imavov, France,
Nasser
Nasruddin Imavov, France native, but originally from Dagestan.
of
Uh,
course.
and he's fighting who actually knocked out Adesanya.
On the feet, too.
Feet. Be fucking crazy still to me. And they're fighting in a middleweight title eliminator. This
Absolutely.
next contender for the middleweight title right here. There's no
Yeah.
question about it. These guys are both on fire.
Yeah. Let's just start with this fight and work our way down.
Yeah, Alan,
Okay.
I'm gonna leave the floor to you. What do you got to say about this?
I will be honest. I got Nasruddin Imavov. I think he's too good at keeping the distance. I think his reach is longer. I think he's a sniper from that distance that he knows how to use. I think his footwork is excellent. I like how every time he throws a 1-2, he rolls to the right under the hook that's coming. So I like Imavov to win, whether it's by decision or knockout. I'm not sure. I think Barrio is going to put up a hell of a fight, so I think it's going to be round four, 3 or 4.
Yeah, I could see that. I'm gonna be honest. I kind of got the opposite. I think Kyle Borralho wins
Interesting. How do you think it happens?
by decision.
Mm, interesting. I
I
don't know how that works. Explain that one for me.
Well, both are going to be putting a lot of pressure on each other, going to be going for the finish, but I feel like in the later rounds, probably 4 or 5, they're going to kind of try to get a little technical, a little smart because they're going to realize what they're doing is not working. I feel like it might go to decision because these guys are both surging contenders. I feel like they're prone to getting finishes, but I don't think that it will be a finish in this main event. I think it's going to go to decision. I think we're going to see all 5 rounds play out.
Very possible. Very possible. I just don't think that Barrio on the feet is better tactically than Imavov. I think Imavov is smarter
That's
on the
true,
feet.
but then again, Alan, Kyle Borralho beat Jared Cannonier, and we saw what that guy's power is. So
Yeah, you know who else beat Jared Cannonier? Israel Adesanya. And we saw what happened to him against Imavov.
true, true. That is very true. But yeah, that's our main event for Paris. So
Imavov also finished Cannonier, no?
no, that's some. I think you're thinking about someone else.
No,
Ima,
I think they fought.
no, they never fought.
I'm pretty sure they did fight.
Well, guess we're gonna check now just to see.
Yeah, fact check me.
Oh wait, he did.
Yeah, right. Psh, it was like an
Round
illegal
four knockout.
stoppage.
Round four knockout.
Yeah, it was like a controversial one. He kept dropping him. Cannonier was still fighting back. But yeah, he
Yeah.
finished. He finished Cannonier too, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I still think Kaio,
Who's
but
the best person Kyle beat?
the best person Kyle Borralho beat, one of them is definitely Jared.
Yeah, but
Paul
who's
Craig. He
the
beat
best?
Paul Craig, Mikhail
Uh,
Chuk, uh, Mukhmad Muradov. I think that's his name. Uh, Armin Petrosian, Aaron Jeffrey. Beat a lot of good names.
Okay. Yes, but compare that to who
Abus
Imavov has
Magomedov.
fought. Compare that to who Imavov has fought. He knocked out Izzy, knocked out Cannonier. Imavov
He
fought
beat
and lost to
Dolidze.
Strickland. He beat Dolidze.
Beat Brennan
He
Allen.
he beat Brendan Allen. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just different.
He beat
It,
Joaquin Buckley, Edmund Shabazian, Ian Heinisch.
mhm.
Yeah,
Imavov has just he just fought more experienced people in my eyes. That's why I think he wins.
yeah. No, definitely. I think it's going to be an interesting main event. Well,
Yes.
I think Alan knows what's about to come.
You, from the sounds of it, this co-main event is also
Oh no, no,
crazy.
no, Alan, you know what I'm about to say, because
Oh,
folks,
no,
Alan,
no, no, no.
folks, Alan has Nazardini Imavov. I have Kyle Borrello, and you know when we disagree on a fight, you know it's gonna be a goddamn banger, bro.
Don't bring God into this. He doesn't want anything to do with your tomfoolery.
Alan, you can't deny the facts, though. Whenever we disagree on a fight, that fight turns out to be a pretty good fight. Like
We got to check the record on that one.
I'm pretty sure that that's the
We got to go back and do a historical analysis.
true. We will do that at some point. That's definitely on the agenda. But Alan,
Yeah.
why
Yeah.
don't you shed some light on our co-main event for Paris?
We have surging contenders in lightweight. Half of this bout is also from the Fighting Nerds team. We have Benoit Saint-Denis, French anti-terror forces special unit person taking on Mauricio Rufy from Brazil, from Fighting Nerds. Coming off of that, what was his last fight? The highlight
That
reel knockout
spinning wheel of Bobby Green, of King
over
Green.
Bobby Green.
Fuck.
Yeah. So this is gonna be what his third fight in the UFC after
Yeah.
James Yontop
Yeah.
and Bobby Green.
hmm
Third fight has been Wasant. That's pretty serious for
And he's
lightweight.
getting a shot at the rank. So
In his third fight, that's serious.
this is gonna be a I'm gonna be honest, I think someone's going to sleep here.
I think so too. I think either Rufy gets choked unconscious or he sleeps BSD, and I think it's the latter. I think he gets the knockout finish over BSD.
Yeah, I honestly agree with you. Maurice, after what happened to King Green, I can't lie. I think it's
Yeah,
gonna be pretty straightforward what's gonna happen.
yeah, I agree with you.
It's it's gonna be a war, battle of the stand-up. These guys both have amazing stand-up game, so we'll have to see. But that's our co-main event. Uh, big one in the lightweight division. And then Alan, one of your favorites actually is next.
Don't leave us in anticipation.
We got Modi B, Modestus Bukauskas. Uh,
Taking on somebody you brought up just now, Paul
Paul
Craig.
Craig. Yeah, Paul Craig is making his return to light heavyweight.
Hmm.
He is fighting Modi B, who's been on a freaking tear. Modi
Yeah,
been like he's on a 3 fight win streak now. He subbed Markin Prachnio, he knocked out Rafael Cerqueira, and he beat Ion Cutelaba, although many argue that Ion beat him. So
it was a close fight.
yeah, but Modi B's on the comeback. He's fighting Paul Craig, and Paul Craig he had that no contest unfortunately with Rodolfo Bellato, which kind of sucked.
Yep.
So yeah, that was kind of a
I like the fact that he's coming back to light heavyweight. I honestly have Paul Craig over Modi B in this one. I love Modi B's story. I like how he fights. I like how he trains and prepares. But Paul Craig's jiu-jitsu is just different.
yeah,
And
I think
I
we
think Modi B's gonna have no choice but to clinch with him a little bit, and that's when Paul Craig is gonna capitalize.
yeah, I think by sub, Modi B by sub. No, no, not Modi B. Paul Craig by sub.
Paul Craig, Paulie C by sub.
Paulie C by sub. I mean, guys, you can't forget the current light heavyweight champion was beat by Paul Craig. Paul Craig subbed him.
with 1 second left in the
One
fight.
second left in the fight.
That's crazy. That's a crazy stat.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they
And
posted it on the UFC page recently. I saw that. But yeah. So that's the featured fight. Ooh, another good fight we got is Bolaji Oki, who who's recently fought against our boy Mike Aswell, who actually has some fighting news of his own. He will be fighting in Brazil. I don't know the name of the opponent, but he's fighting
no
on
way when.
the Vera Fiziev card.
No fucking way.
Yeah, Mike Aswell's second UFC fight will be in Brazil.
Wow. That's sick. That's so sick.
Yeah,
First Apex, second Brazil.
yeah, he's making his way up there.
That's sick.
Yeah,
Holy shit. And Balaji Oki is taking on Mason Jones,
yeah,
making
dude.
his return to his second run in the UFC.
Yeah, Mason Jones recently beat Jeremy Stevens. That was
Yeah,
that was an interesting fight. Jeremy Stevens wasn't as bad as I thought he would be in that
it
fight.
wasn't bad at all. It was a very close fight.
Yeah, but Mason Jones, he's on a 5 fight win streak.
Yeah.
He's a former two division champion in Cage Warriors like Conor McGregor.
hmm
And I'm gonna be honest, I think Jones beats Bolaji Oki. I mean,
I think so too.
I think by decision though. I don't know if he finishes him or he does anything. I think
I
it's
think he can put him to sleep. I
you
think if
think
he
he can
takes
put
his
him
back, he puts him to sleep.
really
Yeah.
interesting.
Mason Jones can sub the fuck out of Balaji Oki, in my opinion. Could be wrong.
Could be wrong, but I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah.
And then moving on. Oh, Alan, yeah, I didn't know he was on this card, so this is actually kind of a surprise for me.
Hell yeah.
Reese McKee,
Like,
former Cage Warriors welterweight champion. He,
UFC. Been so long since I wanted to just see him get one win. He
yeah, dude, that was
finally
that
did
was a
it.
crazy win too. He like got the doctor stoppage end of round one.
Yeah, he dropped his opponent like 3 times in that round.
Dude, he busted him the hell up too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frunza, he like knocked him out, doctor stoppage, knocked him out. And he's got a tough opponent in front of him this time. He's got a Axel
Axel
Sola,
Sola.
Axel Sola, who's making his UFC debut. I've actually seen this guy fight.
He's
Uh,
also from France.
he's from France. He's fought on Aries Fighting Championship. If you guys don't know what Aries is, it's the main
Aries.
Aries Fighting Championship, like the God of War. Uh, basically, it's the largest MMA promotion in France, and they throw a lot of events on there. Uh, fun fact, Alan, the person who runs Aries is the coach of Cyril Gane.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's sick.
Yeah, they're on the UFC Fight Pass, but yeah. So, former champion Sola, he's making his debut. He's fighting Reese McKee. Should be a banger. I got Reese.
I've never seen Sola fight, but I will say this. When I click on his topology, it says weight 155. So lightweight. So it looks like he's moving up. Seems like Reese McKee also has a 3-inch height advantage. I'm not sure the reach advantage. Um, but I'd imagine he has a pretty lengthy reach advantage. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he's fought anybody as good as Reese McKee in the past. I don't really think so. So, like his past two opponents have been pretty experienced, 16 and 7, 12 and 5. Um, fought one guy 15 and 3 and had a draw against him. All I'm saying is if you're fighting somebody who was a stoppage in the UFC, you best come
You
prepared.
better, yeah, you better be fucking ready.
You better
So, like,
fucking be ready.
yeah, that's gonna be a good fight. That's also and then Alan, oh, I've told you about this one before. Next up, we got former Bellator two division king Patricio Pitbull making his return to the octagon after his win against Dan Ige.
hmm
He is 37 and 8, as we all know. His opponent, who is the favorite in this fight, he's the favorite over Patricio Pitbull. Keep that in mind. Losine Keta. who is 27 years old, double champion in Octagon MMA, one of the biggest promotions in Europe.
Hmm.
This is where Will Fleury became the champion, the double champion. That's that promotion.
You're trying to tell me this guy, Keita, is better than Dan Ige?
I don't know, but he's the favorite. So I
But
guess
you're
that's
trying to tell me he's better than Dan Ige, though?
I
Is
don't
that a
know.
stupid decision by odds makers?
I guess we'll have to see. But because Patricio Pitbull is a monster, I'm not seeing how they're kind of showing him some disrespect here. But I guess
Belgium. He
Keita,
got knocked out before.
yeah, he got knocked out. He's only had one loss, but he's a two division champion like Patricio Pitbull.
Yeah, but like, who was he fighting for? You know what I'm saying? All of these guys that come in with nice and cushy looking records, like some of them are very good, and some of them suck.
Yeah, I guess
Some
we'll
of
have
them
to
just
see
pad
though.
their record.
We'll have to see if the hype is real. We'll have to see.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It seems like it's legit, but I don't know, man. I don't know. 16-1 is a nice and cushy looking record. Patricio Pitbull, we've seen him for years on the national stage, and
37
he
and 8.
or 37 wins, 37 opponents he put down.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hard.
37. You don't fake 37 wins.
No, you don't. Obviously not. But it's gonna be a tough fight for Keita, nonetheless. But
I'm leaning Patricio, bro.
I
I don't know who Keita is. Don't. I've heard of Patricio Pitbull for a long time. I have not heard of Keita. I'm gonna use that as a sign. I'm gonna go with Patricio by decision.
okay, I respect that. I'm probably also gonna go with Patricio just because he's more experienced.
Patricio has 45 professional MMA
Yeah,
fights. 45.
you don't gotta tell me, bro. You don't-
You know what 45 fights is?
Yeah,
Do 45 push-ups. And then think of each push-up as a fucking fight against a
yeah,
grown
bro.
man.
It's crazy, bro. I mean, we're gonna see. I mean, maybe after this weekend we'll all know who Keita is, or he'll just be another person that Patricio beats. We'll have
Yeah,
to see. We'll have to see what that's
yeah.
like.
I'm leaning Patricio
Okay. So with that one, we're actually moving on to another featherweight fight.
for the prelims.
Yeah, we got William Gomis, 14 and 3. Uh,
Nice.
he's the favorite, and he's fighting a Polish fighter making his debut, I believe. Robert Ruchala. Ruchala. I really don't know who that is, but he is apparently a veteran of KSW, a former champ
11-1.
a former champion actually in KSW. So that's interesting.
Yeah.
We got a lot of European talent coming to Paris this weekend. So,
We got a lot of prelims in general on this card, bro.
yeah,
We got a lot of really interesting fights.
we do. But yeah, with that in mind, though, I think William Gomis beats Robert Rucala because we've seen William Gomis. He's kind of an animal. Like,
Gomis, yeah, Gomis is pretty consistent, surprisingly so. Like he's got really good fight IQ. I respect him for that. You know,
yeah,
he's a very intelligent fighter. Robert Rucala, again, I haven't heard of this guy. He's 11-1. Maybe he's good, maybe he's not. But William Gomis showed that he belongs in the UFC, so I'm going with William Gomis.
yeah, I like that.
Hmm.
And then, Alan, our third France versus Brazil fight of the
Damn,
night is Umar C versus Brendson Ribeiro.
France
Brent,
and Brazil might go to war after this UFC card.
what happened?
France and Brazil might go to war after this UFC card.
Really?
Bro, are you fucking? So yeah, they might. Yeah, they're really gonna go to war over a UFC card.
Probably.
Brazil and France.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes.
But yeah, so I mean obviously I got Umar C here. I feel like he's well-rounded, he's up and coming. But then again, we remember what Brenson Ribeiro did. Like he got that
Against who?
he got an upset victory. I mean, he lost to Mirzakhanov in his last fight by first round knockout, but he beat
Hmm.
Yar Nurmagomedov. He subbed him in the second round. I mean, I
That's
still
true.
have Umar C though. I think he's gonna put the pace on him. Probably gonna, I would say knock him out. I think he's gonna knock him out. Maybe second round.
Yeah, I think that's very likely. I
Yeah.
think Brendan Tibero is kind of in a must-win situation right now.
Yeah, or he's gonna get cut probably.
Yeah, but Umar is very good.
No, yeah.
Very a lot of power in his hands. I'm going Umar by knockout also.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be an interesting fight. And
Absolutely. Next
Alan,
fight is
the next
insane.
fight,
Next fight,
Alan.
we gotta talk about this one.
Oh, this fight has to
Talk
be.
about prospects. They're debuting all their new UFC guys from Europe. Ante Delija is taking on Marcin Tybura in his UFC debut. Marcin Tybura, the number seven ranked heavyweight, takes on Ante Delija.
Ante
Delija,
Delia. You pronounce
Ante, my bad. Ante Delia, correct me if I'm wrong. He was the former PFL champion.
yeah,
No?
PFL tournament champion, former PFL tournament champion. Uh, Crazy knockout artist. Overall, I've seen many of his fights in the PFL. This guy like swings for the hills. He has 11 knockouts, 7 submissions. He's also good with subs. So he has 18 finishes and 25 wins. He's 25 and 6. And his last, guess what his last fight was?
What was his last fight?
Knocked out Jorgen De Castro in the first round.
Oh God, don't bring that up.
Yeah.
And that's still my boy.
Yeah, unfortunately, Allen's boy is not.
Now
Yeah.
what? Don't talk shit. Don't start
But
problems. Don't start this beef.
yeah, but he beat Renan he beat Renan Ferreira. Do you know that? He knocked out
He
Renan Ferreira. Yeah.
he did. He's a
Yeah.
beast.
Knocked out first round. Remember Renan Ferreira?
Yes, I know. I know who Hernan Ferreira is.
Yeah,
I know this. Also, pay attention to their heights. You got Marcin Tybura, 6'3". You got Anta Delia, who's 6'4". But you also got welterweights on this card. I'm skipping ahead a little bit. Sam Patterson versus Trey Waters, 6'3" versus 6'5".
that's kind of crazy.
Welterweight. They're taller at
Yeah,
welterweight than heavyweights.
that's kind of nuts.
Yeah, yeah. Just wanted to
Yeah.
point that out.
So, but before we jump to that next, Alan, who do you got in this fight?
I got Anta Delia by knockout.
Me too. I think listen, Marcin Tybura is a veteran. He's main evented. He's faced tough challenges.
Mhm.
But Ante Delia, there's something else with that guy's power. And you know what another thing is? And Alan's actually the one who told me about this guy. Do you know who's usually in Ante Delia's corner? Crow Cop.
Who? No, no. You didn't know about Krokop before me?
No, before you told me about him, but yeah, Mirko Crow Cop is like one of Ante Delia's like mentors.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but Ante Delia's one of his
Well,
students.
Delia is Croatian, no?
Yeah,
There you go. That's why.
yeah. So,
Croatian cop.
it would be kind of crazy if he was in the corner of Ante during that fight. Maybe we'll see him.
He might be. I mean, he
He was there when he won the PFL title.
did. Did he ever fight in the UFC?
Mirko, I
Or
don't know.
Mirko? Mirko did. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm bugging out. I don't think he was ever champion, but he did fight in the UFC. He, yeah, but that was towards the tail end of his career when he was a little
Yeah,
bit older already.
but still,
Yeah,
yeah.
beast,
So it's gonna be
beast.
awesome if
Hope
he.
he's there.
I hope he's there too. It'll be awesome. But then next, Alan. We got another thing coming up, and as we said before, for when we were going over the contender, Harry Hardwick is making his UFC debut in a weight class above. He's making it in lightweight, where his brother usually is.
Yeah,
It would be One thing I just noticed is it would be interesting if Samuel Silva wins and he fights him, and
that
like
would be interesting.
that'd be kind of okay. But back to this though. So
Harry Hardwick is taking on Cowboy Fernandez, who's coming off of a crazy knockout win. Who did he knock out last time out?
I don't think it was it Guram.
It was Guram. It was Guram.
Yeah, he knocked out Guram Kutseladze.
Yeah,
He also knocked out Mohamed Yahya in the first round. So he's coming off of two knockouts, but
monster. He's got
yeah,
a lot of power in his hands,
he's
and
got a lot of power.
Harry Hardwick coming up from 145 to take him on is fighting off a lot, man. This is not an easy task. Cowie Fernandez. I think Cowie Fernandez wins, to be honest with you, by
Maybe,
decision, maybe. But
maybe.
I could also, yeah, I'm gonna say by decision. I'm
Okay,
gonna say
that's
by
fair. I
decision.
think that's fair because we all know UFC is a different level. So,
Absolutely.
I mean, it'll definitely be an interesting fight nonetheless. I'm excited to see Harry make his long-awaited debut. He's been excellent in Cage Wars. I've watched every single one of his fights.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Him and his brother really have something good going on.
Yeah,
I
hopefully.
think both going to be in the UFC very soon.
I think George has to get a couple of more wins in Cage Warriors, but then he'll be back. But
Yeah.
yeah, so we got that fight, and then Alan actually briefly mentioned this fight before, but we got the tall boys, Sam Patterson and Trey Waters.
Taller than the heavyweights
All
on the
taller than
card.
the heavyweights, man. Tall boys.
Absolutely. We got Sam
Nonetheless,
Patterson taking on Trey Waters.
I got
Sam
Sam.
Patterson, Sam Patterson is more of a, there's a stylistic difference here. Sam Patterson is more of a grappler. Trey Waters, I don't know how
But he's a
often
striker
Sam
too. He knocked out Danny Barlow, bro. Like Danny
Sam
Barlow.
Patterson.
Sam Patterson knocked out Danny Barlow, the guy
He
who.
also got slept by Yanala Shmouz, his
Yeah, but
debut.
that was in 2023. We're in 2025. He's been on a
That's
three.
only 2 years ago.
Alan, this guy
That's only 2 years. What are you talking
2 years.
about? That's
Okay,
not that long.
okay. Let me say this though, but he has two first round subs, and then his recent fight, he knocked out Danny Barlow in the first round.
Did he
So
fight anybody that was taller than him?
let me see. With Danny Barlow. Danny Barlow's 6-2.
Okay, Sam Patterson is 6'3". Trey Waters is 6'5", which is one of the points that I'm trying to emphasize. Sam Patterson does not fight people that are taller than him for the most part. This is going to be different for him. Trey Waters is really good. You remember how everybody took Billy Ray Goff to beat Trey Waters, or that was like fight of the night. But Trey
Yeah.
Waters got it. Who won that fight? Was it Trey
Right.
Waters? Trey Waters, yeah, Trey Waters won.
Yeah, he beat Billy Juff by decision. He beat Josh Quinlan by decision.
Trey
Uh,
Waters is no slouch. He's 9-1.
yeah,
Okay,
no,
so
definitely. I mean, I got Sam Patterson by maybe decision, I would say.
I got Trey Waters by decision.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to say the catchphrase, but you guys know it already.
You used it one time per
Yeah.
podcast. And with that, moving on to middleweight, we have the evergreen Brad Tavares taking on Robert Brizek. Um, I'm going Brad Tavares by
Yeah,
decision.
that's what I was going to say too. Brad Tavares, he has all the skills. He's picked up some wins recently, so it's not like he's on a skid of any kind. So
He's
I
coming
think
off of a win. Brizek is coming off of a loss. Um,
Tavares by decision, I think.
I agree with that. I agree.
Tavares by decision. It's going to be a good fight. Brad Tavares always brings it in his fights. Uh, ooh, this next one, Alan. This welterweight fight in the beginning of the card is low key kind of crazy.
Fight of the night right here.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Like, we got UFC newcomer Andreas Gustafsson, who
Mhm.
beat Chaos Williams by decision in
I
the.
saw that fight live.
Yeah, you did. You watched.
Crazy fight to watch. Andreas Gustafsson does not have an off button. His gas tank is insane. He looked identical in round three to what he looked like in round one.
Yeah.
Does not care. He will march forward no matter
But
what.
he has a tough task in front of him.
And not Fakrdinov is no joke.
Renat beat. Okay, Renat beat Carlos Leal, who has made it to the PFL finals, who does good in the UFC. He beat Nicholas Dalby. We all know Nicholas Dalby is a beast.
Yeah.
Uh, he
He had
had a
a draw with EZDS.
he put out Kevin Lee, like subbed him unconscious in the first round.
Okay. Yeah,
Brian Battle, he beat by decision. It's gonna be a good fight. I mean, I don't know about you, but I kind of leaning towards Renat.
I'm leading Gustafsson.
You think Gustafsson beats Renat?
I think his elbows and his knees are just going to be too much. He's very strong. He's one of the strongest UFC fighters on the roster right now, bro. All the weight that he moves. So, like when he's in the gym, he lifts very heavy weight. There's videos online that are just insane. Gustafsson, I think, is he likes to grapple. I'm gonna say Gustafsson by decision or knockout. By
Okay.
decision, probably.
I think Renat by sub.
Okay, I don't know about that one, Chief, but we'll see. We'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll see.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, so that's it for that fight. That is the fight of the night, and I think also
Such a fun fight.
that's going to be fireworks, and that's the second fight, so that should set the tone for the rest of the card. The
Absolutely.
first fight actually isn't a bad one either, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not bad. I can't talk shit about this fight because otherwise Karma's
Yeah,
gonna smack me again. Sean
yeah,
O'Bannon, the last time she fought, I was talking mad smack
we were,
about
both of us were.
we were talking smack about how it was gonna be boring and this and that. I don't know. I'm excited. Let's see what happens this one. Sam Hughes is a tough
Yeah,
veteran. She's a tough opponent. Um,
and she's the
10
favorite,
and
and
6.
she's the favorite against Shauna Bowman. Sam Hughes is minus 330.
Yeah,
I
Sam Hughes by decision.
Yeah, I kind of have to agree with you. I mean, Shauna Bannon has a good record, but Sam Hughes is knows what she's doing in the octagon. I mean, she's had
She's a
some.
vet, bro. She's
She's a vet.
gritty. We've seen her in wars, you know.
Yeah, she's been in wars and she's on a two-fight win streak. Uh, yeah, I mean, I don't really know what else to say. She's seen her share.
Absolutely.
I mean, she's been fighting in the octagon since what? Since like, I'm pretty
Since
sure,
like COVID.
yeah, 2020. So she's seen her mark. So
She's experienced, man. She's experienced. She's fought a lot of tough girls. I think she's gonna beat the brakes off of Shauna Bannon.
yeah, I agree.
Round one sub.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Round one, 30 seconds in flying triangle.
Oh shit.
No, I'm totally fucking with you. But sub round one is not out of the question.
No, it's definitely not.
Yeah,
So that's it for our UFC Paris card. We had a break last week, but UFC is finally returning this weekend on Saturday.
absolutely. And
Oh,
I am returning to using crystal meth. Woo! Let's go.
woo. So Alan will definitely be on that for the card. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm actually refereeing
You know,
this weekend's cards. Yeah, Herb Dean, I
yeah.
told him to take a seat. I was
Alan's
like, I was like, relax, I got it.
Alan, all I know is this is gonna be more loaded than Dana White putting in one of his loads, if you get my joke here.
I can't tell whether that's gay or whether that's straight. Whatever the case, I support you, bro.
Okay, yeah. So that's
Much love, much love.
oh, much love. Look at this beast. Okay, sexy beast. Okay, yeah, so yeah, that's our card for this weekend. We obviously got Dana White Contender Series coming up, I think in about like 40 minutes. So definitely tune in for that. I would definitely say tune in for the UFC card. And yeah, Alan, is there anything else you want to shout out?
Um, nah, fam, just shout out Soup and Burger, my local restaurant, for letting me chill there and work all day long. Shout out to them, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Gittleman Legal Group.
Gentleman Legal, if you need
Shout out all the homies.
shout out
Shout
to
out to
Ryan,
you. Hmm?
shout out to Ryan Simkai Eye Shop. It's my cousin's eye shop.
Absolutely.
I got a
Absolutely.
fit recently, so
Don't show your address, freaking goofball.
not my address. But
Okay. All right. Fine.
yeah, yeah, guys. So this is episode 37. We'll see you on the next one. We got a lot of exciting things in the works, like Alan mentioned, interviews with people. So yeah,
Awesome. Awesome stuff, some guy. All right. We talk soon. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back after this week's UFC card to break it down for you guys. See you guys soon for episode 38.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love yous. Bye.